Hey, this is Crystal Walker with Ask A Walker, your North Virginia real estate agent. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Halley Elementary School located in Fairfax Station. As a parent myself, I know that when I was looking for a school for my kids, there are a couple of questions I had about the schools in the area. So I'm going to address those questions in this video in regards to Halley Elementary. So Halley is going to be on the larger side when it's compared to some of the other schools in the area. There are just over 800 students enrolled each school year, and that's going to include students enrolled in the part-time preschool program as well as grades K through 6. If you live in Cross Point, Lake Hills Farm, Fairfax Heights, or even Lorton Valley North, your child may be assigned to Halley. One thing we always recommend is that you check out the Fairfax County Boundary Locator. You can put your home address in the boundary locator and it'll tell you exactly which school your child will be zoned to for grades K through 12. Halley is going to be a part of the South County High Pyramid, and that means that when your child graduates in 6th grade, they would then move on to South County Middle School and ultimately South County High. Another thing parents may want to consider when looking at a school is, do the hours of operation work for your schedule? And if not, what are the before and after care options? At Halley, the school day is going to start at 9:20 and dismissal is going to be at 4:05. Now, for most working parents, that's a bit of a late start time, and for that reason, you may want to consider some of the before and after care options. One of those options is going to be the SAC, or School Age Child Care Program, which is provided at the school, with drop-off being around 7 a.m. for the before care program, and then pickup being around 6:15 in the evening for the aftercare program. The one thing we hear about from parents that, is less than stellar about SAC is that it is hard to get in. There are limited slots available, and sometimes you can end up on a waiting list for an entire school year without ever being admitted. For that reason, many parents choose to enroll their kids in a private before or after care option. And the good news there is most of those programs in the area will do pickup and drop off at the kiss and ride line at the school. The Department of Education says that when you find a school with higher parent involvement, you'll also see higher student achievement and higher test scores. And for that reason, many parents want to know what parent involvement looks like at the school. Halley does have a PTO, a parent-teacher organization, that is made up of both staff members, teachers, and parents at the school. And for many people living in such a transient area, the PTO is a great way to not only get to know more about the school, but to get to know some of your neighbors as well. The PTO at Halley does a number of different fundraisers and social events at the school. They also sponsor a number of fee-based enrichment programs that your child may participate in either before or after school. And those programs vary year over year, but they typically involve things like robotics clubs, Lego League, sometimes running clubs, and also chess club has become very popular in recent years as well. There are a couple of programs that are considered the specials at the school, and those are going to be pretty much the same at every school. You're going to have general music, art, PE, computer lab, and library. But then there are some programs that are available that are just for older kids, and some that are only available at select schools. So when your kids are in the upper grades, in addition to general music, they can sign up for strings, band, and also chorus. Another thing that's available to kids in the upper grades is going to be the opportunity to serve as a safety patrol, to be on the Student Council Association, as well as opportunity to participate in the student news program. And that's going to be a news program put on for the students by the students on a daily basis. Halley is also a local level 4 school, and that means that for advanced academic placement, they have levels 2 and 3, but also level 4. Level 4 is a full-time program, meaning that if your child is selected for level 4, rather than going to the local level 4 center in the area, your child has the option to continue their education at Halley. The last thing I always talk about in these videos is ratings and reviews. I don't go over them too much in this video, and that's because ratings and reviews change year over year, and I want to make sure you get the most recent information no matter when you're watching this video. For that reason, I'm going to point you to the link down in the description bar below. It's going to be a link to the Ask A Walker website, specifically to the Halley Elementary School page. You're going to find more information about everything I talked about in this video, a link to the Halley PTO, that Fairfax County Boundary Locator, as well as the most recent ratings and reviews.